Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my Let's Play series of World of Warships where we are playing as a Kawachi this time, a tier 3 Japanese battleship. Finally we are sailing one of those big potato ships. Let's see if we can dominate a little bit in this match. I think we're gonna probably sail towards our own capture point in this and see what happens. One thing that's very important when you're sailing battleships is that you are slow. So you need to think ahead before you need to maneuver, and you can't really sway out of other people's fire. So you need to angle yourself towards whatever you are sailing against more than actually using agility to get away. Also, you want to angle your guns ahead of time because they usually take up to a minute to turn around. So making sure that those are angled ahead of time is pretty important. It's always important, but especially in battleships. And I think that is where we're going. Also, they have very long rudder shift time, so the time it takes for the rudder to move, which means that you also kind of need to get used to the way they're handling. It's kind of very, very, very slow to adjust when you press your buttons. So now we have most of the cannons pointing the right way. There's a couple of cannons on the other side of the ship. If you look down here, oops, look down here, let me get this focused again. These two can't shoot on this side. And this is something you'll see on a lot of cruisers and a lot of battleships, especially early on, that they instead of having big cannons, they have a lot of small cannons like this, and then you can't use them all. Later on, they started using the design with bigger cannons that was in the midline and being able to shoot on both sides. You can also see that we are actually detectable before we can even shoot at stuff. With this stock hull, that means the initial ship you get, we can shoot almost 9 kilometers, but that is not very far for a battleship, so definitely looking forward to getting it upgraded. Also, you can see we are very slow, 18.4 knots. Not really we're getting nowhere fast. Or nowhere slowly, rather. Probably also has, I'm not sure if you can see this. Probably have pretty bad reloading time as well, so you need to make every shot count. So if I had been inside of the destroyer, I would have been happy because he just sailed into a rock. And there's a lot of destroyers in this. Destroyers are your bane when you're in a battleship because you have a very hard time hitting them because they're so fast and you reload so slow. So you want to make sure that you don't get too close to them. You can't get away from there's potatoes, those torpedoes. Basically, if they're smart about how they fire them off, you just die if you get in torpedo range. There's no way you can swerve out of the way unless you start reacting as soon as you get close to a destroyer. And because we're so slow, we're missing most of the battle, it would seem. See if we can get there a little bit closer. A little bit faster, I mean. 8.9, so we're getting within range here. Yeah, as you can see, 30-second reload time. That is bad. But one thing you should know that is, if you are sailing at a battleship, you should usually use the armor penetrating ammunition. It's just gonna be doing a lot more damage for you. Yeah, that's what happens when you get too close to a torpedo. So, but now we have something to shoot at. We just need to get clear of this island. I'm gonna start shooting at these ships over here. Just need so make sure that there's no torpedoes that can hit me. And out there behind the island. But I can shoot at this guy. And I'm just spreading out my bullets a little bit because yeah, too much. And you also have horrible spread a lot of the time in your battleship. The the random factor of. The problem is once I hit with this, probably can't see it here, but I'll do several thousand damage with each shot. So in order to kind of make it viable to play other ships, they added random dispersion to my shells so I don't hit that much. Let's see. That was bad. He had angled his armor against me. Ooh, I'm gonna get hit by that torpedo, I think. No, it didn't have range. So that was a little luck. I was trying to angle my ship so I don't get the full, show my full broadside to this Kawachi. He's gonna get dead. I'll figure I'll have a chance to shoot at him. See if we can actually get some damage. Well, we destroyed him with 30 damage. Beautiful. That's a kill stealer if I've ever seen one. But that is why you play battleships. A Citadel hit that just destroys him in one shot. 8,000 damage in one shot. That's why I like battleships. It doesn't happen that often, especially not when you're playing against German ships, but when it happens, oh my god, that's so nice. You almost get a little bit wet in your pants. Let's get ready with a full broadside from when he gets here. Oh, he was a little bit faster than I anticipated there. So we need to give him a little bit more lead when we shoot at him again in half a minute. Let's get a little bit closer. Make sure we can shoot at the Bogatyr if... I think I'm thinking about turning around. I think I'm gonna get one more broadside off, and then I'm gonna turn the ship around, which means we have to turn our cannons. See if we can get some good damage on there as well. Well, did get some damage off. But now I'm going to turn the ship around, which means I need to reverse and get the cannons reversed as well. Because we have cannons on the other side, we're going to have cannons ready relatively quickly. But especially once you get into the bigger battleships, it's going to be something you plan ahead for, because it's going to be painful to turn around. But again, we actually have some cannons ready now to fire at this guy. Let's see. That was some nice damage. And he's sailing directly away from us. I didn't lead him enough there. I don't think we'll be able to shoot at him before he's dead. Nope. So now there's only a couple ships left of that. Trying to capture our base, I think. Let's go and see if we can stop that. Just gonna sail between those two islands, I think. Now let's just get this down this way, so we can shoot at them at first possible. It means we're gonna have to change side with our cannons again. It's mainly a problem with the back cannon. The front cannons are usually pretty fast to change. So I don't think we're gonna live up to our do as much damage as you have HP in this one. But we're gonna win, so I'll accept that someone else did the heavy lifting. Obviously, if you do more damage than you have HP, someone else will have to do less, or you'll have to be up against a very skewed battle, so can't always be the best. Even if you are the best, sometimes people are just in a better spot than you. Did at least do a little bit of extra damage there. And now all that's left is another Kawachi. At least he has some HP, so we might actually be able to get there and shoot him before the battle is over. Obviously, I was actually taking. I was thinking they were trying to cap our point, but it was actually the other way around. We are trying to get into and cap their point, so we were never really in danger of losing this one. And now I'm suffering from low range. I think once we upgrade this ship, we're gonna get a lot more range out of it, but right now it's definitely pretty poor. I may be able to get a single salvo off against him. But I can't really... He's sailing towards me as well. Still, you can see he's edging toward the edge of that circle. I want to lean him quite a lot. Oh, he's probably gonna get destroyed by those torpedoes. Yup. Game over! Well, at least we survived our first battle. That's also a thing to be happy about. And we destroyed 2 ships, so we actually killed more than we killed 2 more than we lost, because we lost no one. And we did pretty well. Some people here did very well. We did some okay battling. And it was a nice first drive in a big potato. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider the like button, subscribing. Hope to see you next time. Until then, have a good day.